and deep discussion. Deep discussion. Hi, guys.
Hi, peeps.
Welcome. Welcome. Hello, everybody.
I'll just let you talk.
I know. Well,
no, I have nothing to say.
Oh, okay, fine. So, welcome. Who's in the chat? Greg's in the chat. Welcome, Nobody G. TC. Hello.
You always ask me what we want to talk about, and then I'm like,
I know. Patrick Murphy, welcome, sir. I hear that Patrick Murphy sent you. So it goes.
Whatever works for you.
I know. So everybody saying hi to each other in chat. We popped in early.
Greg, we missed you Tuesday.
Dude, I hope everything went well and that, you
feel okay.
You feel okay and you haven't done anything more to yourself. And yeah. It's easy in the wintertime to overexert or hurt yourself in some way.
You think?
Yeah. You didn't hurt yourself, but you exerted.
Little Debbie, hi.
You exerted.
I know, but we have like a smattering of snow on the driveway, but I just could not bring myself to clean that off yesterday.
Hey, little Debbie.
And by smattering, I mean, it's not deep enough.
A dusting.
It's a dusting, and the dog can tread through it easily. Yeah. So,
well, that's your litmus test, right? Is where the dog walks.
Upper endoscopy done. Oh, dude. Hey, Lynn. Hi, Jennifer Hayes.
That sounds not like fun. That sounds almost as bad as a colonoscopy. Almost.
I hope it wasn't painful or anything.
I hope it didn't leave you uncomfortable or hopefully.
Or really sore throat or something.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like fun, though. Hopefully everything comes out okay, buddy. I'm terrible. You know what I've been watching lately?
Oh, God, no.
I know. The words you never want to hear come out of my mouth. When Dawn says, you know what I've been watching on YouTube lately? And you're like, oh, God, here we go.
No, I don't want to know, I think.
You might, as a farm girl, you might be interested in this.
Stitch it.
There's a channel where the guy does, he's a professional, I don't know what he is, but he cleans in men's cows' hooves. I know.
I've seen that.
Yeah. So the guy...
There's a Scottish guy you got to find.
And I'm just like, oh, the poor cow. Because, when the cow's hoof is healthy, I'm sure it's fine and it doesn't hurt much. But when the animal has...
when you get a boo-boo on your bottom of your foot.
It's like an ingrown nail or whatever. I mean, when the cow gets an abscess or something in its nail in its foot.
Yeah, it can be kind of gross.
Ooh, sorry.
No, there's a Scottish guy that does that.
And of course, once you watch one,
and then you watch one, YouTube's like, "Hey, you like these? Here's all the guys." Because it's mostly men. Yeah. They still call that farrier.
Thank you, farrier. Thank you. I wasn't sure of the name, so I didn't want to. Even though they don't put shoes on them.
What? Lisa freaking C is here?
Lisa freaking C.
That's because Greg says that.
Hello, Perlini.
I'm just copying Greg.
And Lisa freaking C.
Jennifer, you watch the Scottish guy? Because the Scottish guy, so far, when I catch his videos, he's the most entertaining.
And does he do horses or does he do?
No, he does cows? Strictly cows.
Strictly cows
in Scotland. He's got a trailer that they bring to the farm,
and it's got the whole, maybe this is the same guy.
It's got hydraulics and
like the Hoof R guy or something. I can't remember his name now, but
yeah, Hoof RX guy or something like that.
Something like that. Okay, it must be the same guy.
And the hydraulics lifts the cow up so he's not breaking his back trimming hoofs.
And then you put
it
puts his foot in the thing.
Yeah, so they can't kick.
Which is good.
Trust me, not good.
They're big.
Getting kicked by a large farm animal is not a good time.
So my gateway drug into that was somebody was doing
You're doing drugs again?
Yeah,
Let's start that rumor.
Into that cow thing.
She doesn't do drugs, people.
I don't. Was the watching the donkeys and mules getting furriered, whatever you would call it. They got they had they were horribly long hoofs on these guys. That was my gateway to this, I guess, for some reason. Who knew?
Does he talk with a Scottish accent?
I'd love to say I don't know. And I'm not going to be stupid and say I don't hear accents. Well, I do, but I don't know. I'm listening most of the time. I'm just watching.
Curly T.
I'm not listening because I'm doing other things.
Well, yeah, animal feet are not the prettiest thing in the world.
It's not the fact that it's not the feet themselves.
I used to have to clean horse hoofs, so
when they get abscessed and they have infection and stuff, that's when it's kind of like, ouch. You feel for them. Love donkeys, yeah, and that's how I started.
I love donkeys too, except for when I was growing up. A neighbor had a mini donkey.
Did it kick you?
It was a nasty little booger.
It thought it was a dog?
No, it thought it should try to kick us every time. We had to corral it back home because they would. The neighbors, they live like a half mile on the road.
They let their donkey run free?
No, the donkey and the horses would get out, and you'd be sitting in the living room. And people have to understand, I grew up in the farm country. I lived on a gravel road. Yes. There was fields across the street, fields next door.
Have gravel. That was how bad it was. Sometimes that road didn't have gravel.
Yeah, it was washboard.
Yeah.
And you'd be sitting there watching cartoons or something, and all of a sudden you'd hear thundering hooves, and they were like, "Yay, we're free!" And off they go running. So
right,
you I'd throw shoes on and stuff, and we try to go out and help.
It's a neighborly thing to do.
Try to help. Well, yeah.
The more hands in that, the better.
And then the one neighbor and I that used to go horseback riding together, and we, somebody's cows were out, so we herd them back and then go knock on their door and say, "Hey, your cows are out. Here they are."
Your cows. Not something where I grew up was a big thing. Never. In fact, never did anybody want to knock on our door and say, "Hey, we brought your cows back to you." Just saying.
Yeah, and you never.
Mom can attest to that.
You never rode around with a vet.
I never rode around with a vet.
This is where you and
I rode around in a vet.
No, this was a veterinarian.
Okay, that's a different thing.
Who made house calls.
No, not a thing. But I'm, it's
this is where we diverge from having things in common.
Yes.
Because you've never cleaned a horse hoof before.
No.
You've never had to wash a horse.
No.
You've never saddled a horse.
No.
Have you ridden?
I have ridden the penny pony at Meyer.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
I believe I rode the horses on the carousel at Silver Beach.
Not counting.
I have never rode a live animal. Let's put it that way. Not even, and we're not going to talk about my dating life, but I never rode a live animal ever. To my knowledge.
Maybe let's change that.
That I am aware of. I can remember.
Swamp Picker.
I mean, Buffalo. I have been intoxicated before, and things have happened that I don't remember. And to my knowledge, I have not. To my memory, I have not. And I think right now I'm a big enough girl where it's probably not a good idea to do that.
I would just put you in a Clydesdale.
The thing is, the falling off of the big thing would be the problem.
I've been there, done that.
I don't want to.
It doesn't hurt that bad.
You say that from your
It hurts more.
Your childhood 20-something perspective of dropping off of an animal, where now
it hurts more when they throw you off.
Being older.
Trust me, it hurts more when they throw you off than if you just slide off.
Oh, yeah.
I slid off an Appaloosa once. I was on a bareback and it was just standing there and I freaking slid off. I'm like, that was embarrassing.
Have you ever slid off an Appaloosa? Notes in the chat.
Hey, Leanne.
Hey, Leanne, how you doing? No, I have never, to my knowledge, ridden a live animal of any type. Hippogriff, nothing. No. There's no Harry Potter experience.
I think we need to take your horseback
riding. I don't think I need to fall off a horse or an animal.
If you're sitting in a saddle and your feet don't
fail me now.
If your feet are in the stirrups.
Yeah, there's still the possibility. Knowing my, proclivity for gravity.
We would get you a calm horse and I would ride next to you and then you would be fine.
How do you know it's calm?
And then neither one of us could be able to walk after we got done because your legs are like not used to
being spread that far apart
to riding like that.
Watch it. And also, I don't know. Yeah.
Why are you telling them to watch it? Because you said it.
Somebody will say something in the chat about that. I'm sure they will. My mom once got conned into what? Taking part in school. Donkey basketball. Oh my God.
Yeah, donkey basketball. That's no.
For years. Yeah. I've had friends who participated in donkey basketball.
There's a difference between
I have not played.
Falling off a horse in a field and falling off a donkey on a basketball court.
Game of Thrones again. I have yet to see it. We don't have HBO though. Pretty wild. Yeah, I have an ex. Well, that's true, Patrick. Like I said, Could go there. Could go there. I don't.
Don't laugh,
know.
Jennifer. I used to ride horses all the time.
So yeah, maybe
So
as
I'm
a
kinda
child,
good at it,
Mom
actually.
Momster could say if I got thrown on top of a pony at some point as a child, but I don't remember it. Pony rides. I don't remember it.
My neighbors had the horses, and that's where I would ride.
Yeah.
They had a pony.
No, you don't, Jennifer.
And I was riding it bareback, and it took off with me. It decided it was done for the day.
And yet you want me to get on a horse.
It took off. Well, it was a pony.
This is no way to sell the idea.
That one hurt when I fell off.
Sell the idea.
Because
no way to sell the idea.
It wanted to go home. So, you know that field between my house?
How long ago? Yeah, how long ago? It's many, many moons, I'm thinking.
It's been a while since I've ridden a horse, but that's one thing I know how to do.
I have roller skated. I've fallen off of that too.
Not roller skating anymore. I'm better on a horse than I am on roller skates. You know that my grandparents' old farmhouse and the field in between the two houses?
Yes.
All right, so the pony took off with me on its back and just the reins, no saddle. And when it got back to the yard, it went this way, I went that way, and I went like boom up against the car.
You people who ride horses tell these stories and expect us who don't ride horses to want to jump on. It ain't gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's
her horse. Yeah, no fun. No. If I have to ride a horse, I will. If the world comes to a cataclysmic end and gasoline engines don't work anymore and bicycles are no longer available and there's a horse, has a horse standing in front of me with a saddle and I am actually able to climb on top of it to go somewhere to avoid danger, then you'll get me on a horse. It's kind of like jumping out of an airplane.
I miss riding.
If the airplane is on fire or going to crash, then I'll jump out and hopefully I have a parachute at that time. But it ain't going to happen until it has to. You know what I'm saying?
You can ride a bike and get hurt. You can, Curly T's dad is a true blue cowboy. Cool.
That's cool. Thank you, guys.
I knew some cowboys when I lived in Colorado.
Yeah, you knew more cowboys than I've ever known.
And here's a fun fact. I own a pair of spurs.
She does. You do. She's never, she doesn't wear them much because don't you have to wear those with boots or can you wear them with anything?
I suppose you could put them on your tennis shoes. You're supposed to ride with a booted heel, boot with a heel.
Yeah.
So your foot doesn't slide all the way through the stirrup.
Don't be wearing them stilettos on the horse, though. I mean, they would.
And I ride Western. I don't ride English. I never really learned how to do that.
Isn't the big difference that basically Western your legs are straighter and English your knees are bent?
English saddle you don't have a horn.
Okay. And that would be what I would be hanging on to most of the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, putting my arms around the neck of the horse and playing safe.
No, you wouldn't do that. You'd fall off.
I got money that says I'd fall off no matter what.
All you have to do is center on the horse.
Like she says it like it's just a thing. Just center yourself on the horse.
Because your feet are in the stirrups.
Okay, number one.
You're sitting.
Let's discuss this a minute. What keeps the saddle from going?
The fact that it's cinched on the horse.
Okay, so the horse's body is more oblong.
You don't just put a saddle on a horse and hope that it stays put. It gets cinched in place in the front, behind the front legs.
A mechanical failure could happen, though.
Well, yeah, that has happened.
There you go. Not cinched tight enough, right? You're just saying.
Or the cinch broke.
Gravity. You're defying gravity every time you sit on a horse.
Every time we stand up, we're defying gravity.
Sure, no, but at least we have some kind of.
Let's just get that part.
Mechanic in place in our balance and equilibrium.
And they all think that teaching you how to ride would be great YouTube
content. It'd be hysterical. It'd be funny, and we go viral for.
We could actually probably hear her scream.
Way, for sure.
Yeah, my getting up on a horse right now would be difficult. I will readily admit that.
Yeah.
So I would need height in order to get my butt on the horse, but
it's like ready for rich ladies. Oh, is that what English is? I've seen English.
That's side saddle.
That's side saddle. And what the hell is that about? No, I have
that was insane.
Catastrophic fear of falling backwards. or something.
Well, I can't imagine because the side saddle, you have
Kathy?
one leg down and one leg up and over the front of the saddle, and so
Yeah, but you're not. I mean, literally, there's nothing keeping
Hey,
you from
Kathy.
sitting backward, except the saddle maybe is slightly raised on one side, right? I'm thinking for a side saddle. It's a specific saddle,
yeah, it is, but it's not
like a
comfortable.
Western saddle or an English saddle.
I've never sat one, and they
You've
just
never
don't.
Is that what they call it? Satting?
Yeah, you.
I've never sat one. Don't know. I'm like I said.
I've never sat on a side saddle because it doesn't look comfortable, and you really do have to have
balance.
Yeah.
Kathy rode a horse on the beach in Hawaii. Cool.
I rode a horse on the beach in Acapulco once.
I thought about
many years ago.
What, Laura?
Laura's got a fever, and why are we talking about riding? Because we talk about anything.
It must have a fever. She doesn't have a fever. She must have a fever. Because we got on the subject of horse. First we started with a confession of me watching the channel where the guy cleans cow hoofs, and then we went on from there to farm animals, to horses, to da 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 da.
Move your mouse. I was reading that.
Move my mouse. Taking this off.
Yeah, the falling would hurt, but
7 years.
I'd take the risk.
And then there's the whole getting your butt used to it. What?
Could find a horse that would hold me.
Is it the muscles that hurt in your butt when you're done riding, or is it bruising?
It's not.
I ask these questions because I don't know. Because you see people get off horses and they're
because
walking
you're using your inner thighs to.
What are you doing?
Hold on to the horse.
My question is, if it's safe, why do you have to hold on to the horse with your legs?
Because you're using balance and stuff. You're using muscles that you're not normally. And Curly T, I know that the horn of the saddle is not for holding on to, but when you're with rookies, it is.
I would be holding on to it. What is the horn for?
If
not for holding on to
tying off ropes
for your dear life
when you're rounding up cows.
It's
a utilitarian function.
I understand that.
Because if you watch Westerns, they'll have like a lasso tied in the front. That's what, like even on my pony saddle, it has those pieces of leather.
Yeah.
They look decorative, but technically the purpose, they function. So a lasso would get tied down and.
Yeah, I know. It's a gift. It's a gift. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, Minnie. Yeah, I just don't see it. I mean, I like Westerns. I love Silverado. Great Western, by the way. And I like John Wayne Westerns. I just don't see myself jumping up on a horse and riding into the sunset. Screaming, falling off the horse, yes. Riding off into the sunset, no. Afraid to ride a horse. I've seen too many movies. Exactly. Stitch's right.
Dave!
Dave's here. Hey, Dave. So, yeah. Kathy dropped her link. Go, go, go. Do. The charity auction today. Try to make it. I got stuff to do, but I'll try to make it.
Yeah, we're trying to do 50 listings. It ain't working really well, honestly.
Well, no. Let me see. What do I got here? Where are we at? In the 50
I'm at 9.
You're at 9. I'm at 11 and 12. Come on.
And I got to run errands this afternoon.
Don't laugh. I will. So that's the other thing. This afternoon, I will be doing.
And there's no way in H I'm staying up until midnight tomorrow to try to get 50 in.
Oh,
no. I mean, I'm not.
First of all, we have things going on. Tomorrow at 1, we're going to be on again with BMOS and Mel for the Week from Hell. No, we love them, but it's a lot of work. And
yeah, this is nothing against them. It's the fact that we overbooked. We overbooked.
Yeah, I did. So yeah, we're actually I have 12 if you count one Amazon listing.
I think that counts.
I'm totally thinking it counts. It's my listing. I put it in there. I did it. It's mine. So yeah, we're at 24. No, wait, at 12. What'd you say? 9?
9.
We got a little ways to go.
Oh God.
Yeah, little ways. But it's Thursday and tomorrow's Friday, and we have till midnight. That's the way I look at it. Practice problems. Balance problems. I'm not gonna say. Yeah, exactly. I hear you, Ma. I hear you. Yeah, that's for Dawn's channel. I know. I gotta figure that one out. That's done for today. 3. Yes. See, I was not regular.
No, I mean, if we could count pricing things for the booth, then
heck,
that's not listing.
No.
That's not what she said.
No, she said
listing.
She
So
did say listing.
not really pricing stuff.
Nope, that doesn't count.
Though
Put
it should
labels on
count
things.
because I have to drive there and put the stuff in the booth and
Truly.
do work. So it should count how many items I take to the booth.
Yes, your thing today, I know what you're going to do. You're going to go to the post office to drop off media mail.
And then I'm going to eat all the bread before I get home.
No, that was my second thing. Pick up the bread that we ordered from...
I'm going to eat it all.
Anna's channel. No.
You ate my Molly chips.
If you can eat 6 loaves of bread, banana bread, in one sitting without drinking milk, I'm amazed. And I will have the stomach pump ready for you when you get home, dear. Jeez.
Oh, I would be miserable.
You would be miserable.
I mean, nothing against the bread.
You want to open up one of those little vacuum packed seal things and gnaw on it, I'm fine with that, but don't eat them all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. For sure. So you're doing that. And what I'm going to be doing, and if you guys want to join along, you can.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to, after the show.
Hey, Carol.
Hey, Carol. I will pop the link for the StreamYard in. And then I'm going to go so you guys can come in the back room and listen to me play great.
It won't be live.
No, it won't be. It won't be on YouTube because that's after we end the show. Because number one, copyright strikes like crazy for the music I'm going to play. And number two, I'm just going to, like I said, play 45 after 45 that I have a stack full of.
That are acclimating to the house right now.
Currently acclimating to the indoor temperature. And I will be playing those to play grade them. Just make sure they don't skip and put, look them up. So if you want to hang out for that, that's cool. You can do it. Basically, everybody's going to sit. Like when you come into StreamYard, you just sit in the back room until somebody brings you up live. I won't be bringing anybody up live. You'll just be in the back room and you can use the private chat. And then you'll have the record will be playing and it'll be piped through. There won't be any audio.
And trust me, you'll get quite the eclectic mix.
You never know what's going to be in the pile
of 45 music.
Doing that after the show today. So hang out. I'll pin the I will pin the StreamYard link in. You guys can pop in and just hang out in the back room and yak in the private chat as far as that goes. But I won't be pulling anybody up. It'll just be the record and the music.
So if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to show your face because it's not going to happen.
And type in the chat if you want.
Yeah,
that's cool. And then who's ever in there? All I ask is that you guys be, nice to each other and be polite and don't, talk any shit and just hang out and listen. Yeah. Turn on your speakers and call it good. Some records are in great shape and some aren't. So you'll hear the pops and the ticks and the skips if there are.
It's authentic music.
Straight from the vinyl, baby. Straight from the vinyl. But, that's the way everybody can kind of enjoy them and do that. And I can list on the side.
Yeah, I know, Jennifer. You never show your face.
It says, people worry too much about copyright strikes, because copyright claims is perfectly okay. Otherwise, it would be obscure shit. Yeah, no kidding. But I'm even playing 45 after 45. So, and it's just
not worth the risk.
No. And I don't want to get, because I know live channels that have been shut down because of the music they were playing. And why do it live anyway?
And this way,
pressure. Then I have to entertain and talk to people. Ugh.
Hey, Jules.
And this way, Jules.
So
hello.
Basically, it's a great opportunity to let somebody pick the music that you're listening to while you work.
Me?
Basically, you can.
Music.
So while Don's playing the music and whatnot, you can lurk and work.
Yeah, totally. You don't have to.
You don't even have to chat. You can just be there.
Just be there. Yeah, listen in. That's all. It's not very interactive, but that's okay because I'm going to just be doing it, and you guys might as well hear the music too. And then if you see anything you like while I'm playing it, let me know.
Just a little something she does.
I did it. Well, Laura was in the last time I did it. That was the first time I did it, so the one other time. And it was kind of cool. She said she could hear it well, and she was just kind of hanging out, getting ready for work the next day.
Yeah, Carol, we have country.
Yeah, there's always country. There's always it's a mix. I don't know what I've got. I've got all sorts of stuff from this lot. So as they come up, I play them. So I'm not taking requests.
Yeah, there's no request.
That's the other thing. It's like radio. We're not taking requests. But I have to go through these records, and you guys can enjoy it if you want. You can hang out and check it out. I'm selling pepperoni bread. Kathy, right there. Pepperoni bread for the charity auction. Oh, cool. Well, somebody better. That's cool. So go check that out.
Jules, I totally get it.
And you can do both. You can have.
It's not really multitasking. You can just listen, and then you don't have to chat.
Thank you, Laura. Yeah, it was fun. She popped up with a few that she remembered from her childhood.
Irene and Leo, hi.
Hey guys, welcome.
KK again, not taking request.
Yeah, it's not a request channel. It's whatever's in the stack. This is not a request channel.
For those of you who don't know,
wait. You can request all you want, but I ain't playing it unless it's in the stack.
Unless it's in the stack. Because what some of you don't know is that a couple weeks ago I bought over 1,000 45s at an auction. More like 2,000, but who's counting?
I put in the video I made. I said 1,500, but I was accounting for maybe 500 of them were just crappy that I couldn't do.
They were that crappy.
Crappy, yeah. What's this say? Dawn remembered me to
reminded.
Remind me to turn my camera on. Yeah, you don't have to have your camera on because I'm not like I'm watching you. And we're not talking, you're just listening. So it's sort of like radio. For
$5 a month.
That's cheap.
I think we pay more than that.
That's cheap.
But we don't, it's still not a lot.
I was thinking we need to maybe go look at well, now we have it, but like the post office boxes that they have.
I'm not changing our address.
And
again.
You can remember the number.
Yeah, the number is kind of special.
Yeah,
so I'm not changing it. I'm
sorry, Kathy. You'll get by though. You'll be okay.
You'll be okay because there'll be other good music. So anyway, Dawn's got to get through because I don't clean 45s and
it's got to get done because we've got.
That's not my purview, and it's more her specialty.
And I can do it while I do other things. So
yeah,
the record's playing, I'm off doing whatever. I don't have to worry about you guys, and you can just hang out in the back room, and I can get stuff done.
Oh, Jules, I'm sorry your Wi-Fi's crashing. See you later.
Bye.
Bummer.
I hate when that happens. Not cool. Not cool. I don't trust our Wi-Fi either. Just saying. So yeah, in order to get past the 19 listings or whatever we have, no, we haven't done that. 21, 22. I have to do better. I must do better. So that's what we'll be doing. So yeah, hang out.
I'll try to get some listings done today, but I'm not promising anything.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Don't shortchange yourself. You're doing well. On other news, I think I found a workaround for the problem I'm having with Filmora, so there will be a video on Monday.
Don't make any promises.
Well, you know what?
All right, Leon, have a good night.
See you, Leon. Take care, hon. If I have to hand draw it,
yeah, I get to see.
I will illustrate my life at that point. I'm going to make it work. One way or the other. But
well, Dave says you don't have to change your address to use a P.O. box. But the thing is, it's on our business cards and stuff.
Yeah.
So I would have to put, I'm not doing that.
You have to put the P.O. box.
I spent some good money on business cards. I'm not getting new business cards just because you want a P.O. box at the UPS store.
Just saying.
And I'm not driving to St. Joe to pick up mail. Just not happening.
Okay. Just a thought.
I don't even like that parking lot there.
It's the one on the side is better. Parking in front is better, actually.
Yeah, parking in the front. But the whole sidewalk dynamics at that UPS store is a little wonky.
There's a few steps involved. They aren't at level or even.
Exactly. Yeah. They're wonky. And what did we just talk about? Balance and stuff, right?
But you don't have to ride a horse on them.
That I could do.
The horse would be in charge of that.
For God's sake, I rode in the mountains. I think I can handle that. But
you're the girlie. I'm coming for you when all hell breaks
loose. Yeah, and UPS stores are not cheap. Yeah, Laura.
Laura's offering. Thank you, Laura. That was sweet of you.
I'm not paying for a UPS P.O. box.
We are not fighting, Carol. Stop it. Yes, oh, they tell us 3 times as much. So no, we're not going there. Thank you for clearing that up, TC. We're not going. Well, I mean, if the post office was full or whatever.
Way to circle back. You like that, Dan?
Come on back.
I am not buying an address stamp either to correct the business. The business cards are very nice business cards.
Yeah, we're probably not.
That would just look ticky-tacky to me.
If it costs more, we're not doing it.
Ah, look.
Oh, my gosh. And Look, I get spam and a troll. This is great.
Jennifer, get them.
No, thank you. Go away. To you too.
Thank you, Jennifer. Well, at least they're identifiable.
Thank you. Yes.
You know, like, what is that?
No go. I don't know.
That's just the.
I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Laura. I wanted to wear gray today, and then I realized that my wife had on a dark hoodie. So.
You can't even see the hoodie part. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that. Now it just looks like you're some gamer that sits in your mother's basement.
But half right. I'll let you guys pick the half. It's my basement. I thought I was more of a vibe of, you know, these are not the droids you're looking for. That kind of vibe. Then,
oops.
Yeah. Well, so
wait,
much for that.
Let me take notes so I can get it right next time.
So much for that one. Burst my opinion of that. There goes that whole illusion. Shot to hell.
Okay, so I don't think that makes it any better though. Because now you're just a Star Wars geek.
Now I'm geek.
Who's sitting in your mother's basement?
It's my basement. It's not my mom's basement. It's my basement. Damn it.
Oh, okay.
Good grief.
I'm over that now.
I don't think so. I think later on she'll be going, she'll be laughing about it. Yes, the blue does look good on her. Sunglasses and the mask on. There you go. Ooh, that's a look too.
Oh, thanks, Kathy.
See? Curly was thinking Star Wars. T was thinking Star Wars.
Oh, Curly, you're her new best friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stitch It needs to know, setting up StreamYard, do I pick it personal or small business? If you're, I don't know what we did.
What are we talking about?
Setting up StreamYard. An account with StreamYard.
Oh, I made it business.
Yeah.
And I did that because, well, first it was personal. But then I made it business because most of what we're doing here is business related. So, and we got the special package. It's not like the full blown package.
And it's a write-off.
And it's a write-off, so
whatever.
But you get so many.
It's a business expense.
The reason we didn't pay originally, that's why we still have over your head right here. We still have StreamYard on there. We're not paying for the full blown version. We're paying for the partial version, which gives us unlimited use, but we still have their watermark, which is fine, or their little logo.
Yeah, I don't care.
But we can put our own logo up there, and I don't care. You know, it's StreamYard. They can have their way. You have a Star Wars symbol?
Yeah, you have to have a tax ID.
Very cool. I love Star Wars.
I think, don't you have to have a tax ID to set it up as business?
I don't know.
I think they require that.
Just do DBA. Feels like that. Come over and Mary's like, Don's in the basement. I am. That's because I'm a working baby. For sure. So Laura comes down and brings me crap and, you know.
Unprocessed inventory.
Speaking of that, Laura, you forgot that CD player thing that I said, here, you take it because I don't want it. That she brought me. It's in the garage.
Laura, do you ever notice that Laura always seems to forget one or two things?
Always.
Always. So, like,
at first
is she that kind of friend that just does it on purpose, accidentally on purpose, so that she has to come back here?
Maybe. I always thought it was just charming. You know, just one of her
Is there an ulterior motive here?
I don't think so. It is one of her quirks. No, I don't think so. What, like we get pissed at her and she's like, well, I just came by to pick up my thing. No, I don't think so. We could get a P.O. box here. What?
Oh, because he refused to get.
Oh. Don't want the man tracking you, buddy? I don't blame you.
How can you live there that long and not have a driver's license for this state?
He's living in denial. He's living in the state of denial, which is somewhere between Ohio and Florida. That's the way I look at it. It's okay.
And Laura says she's just forgetful. Okay.
See, I thought so. I thought
we won't hold it against you, Laura.
A charming personality quirk of Laura's.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Greg is an outlaw.
Yes. He's wanted in 2 states. Two.
I'm just that kind of person that has to have proper ID.
Carol's in Rhode Island where you can swing a cat and hit another state.
I know.
Small state, very small.
And depending on where you're standing, it might take 2 cats, but you still would hit another state.
Another state, yep, for sure. And don't swing cats. It's not.
It's not good. I don't recommend it.
We do not condone the swinging of cats at all. It's a term.
And around this house, that would not be even possible because they would rip our faces off.
It's a euphemism for what? I don't know, but still, don't do it.
I don't know why. Who came up with that?
I don't know. There you have it. And there you have it. Pawtucket? Pawtucket?
I think Carol just admonished you with one word. Dawn.
That's a, yeah.
That's a name.
Nothing's a small town like Pawtucket. Nice. Yeah, he could. His mom could get one. I'm sure hopefully her driver's license is valid in her state. There you go.
Greg, that's cheating.
Yeah, really. They're going to let you do that by mail? Yes, no condoning of cat swinging.
No, don't abuse pets. We don't approve. We joke, but we don't approve.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of things I say that I don't really approve
Though
of.
Dawn did a fun thing, speaking of cats, this morning. So, for those of you who don't know, we have
sequestered away.
Yeah, because she's scared of everything.
Her mother's
former cat.
Yeah, whatever.
So now it's our cat. Miss Kitty, who we call Mert, because that's the noise she makes when she meows. She doesn't meow, she merts.
She merts.
Mert.
Exactly.
So we have a screen door on our bedroom door. We've had it for a very long time because we've had to isolate
other cats
animals, and stuff
during medical procedures,
over the years,
recovery, acclimation. There's many reasons to have a screen door in your bedroom that aren't kinky. Thank you. Continue.
I don't even know why having a screen door on your bedroom door would be kinky. How did you even make that leap?
Because that's who I am.
Oh my God, girl, that was stretching.
No, please.
So I was up at 5:30 this morning. Nobody else was. It was quiet at the homestead.
At the ranch?
At the ranch?
At the ranch.
At the ranch. It was quiet.
The Chicks Ranch.
The coffee was brewing.
Yes.
I had to let the dog out. I had to feed the dog first, let the dog out. About half hour after I was up or so. And I come back in from letting the dog out.
Uh-huh.
And I walk in the living room and I can't figure out why there's a gray cat in the living room.
Who obviously sneaked out while I was going to the bathroom in the morning.
No, we have a wood screen door.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have a latch on it. Yes, Dave, you've picked that up. It's a wood and metal screen door.
Dave, takes one to know one. Thank you. There you go.
Ooh, fighting words.
Burn. The
so
library is open. Yes.
We don't lock it at night because, you know, we're getting older and we have to get up in the middle of the night.
And we don't lock it, and the lock fell off on the outside.
Yeah, because
cats will pull on it and they'll get out, or the cat would be pushing on it and get out. So we usually have.
And the reason,
but it wedges in there kind of nicely. You know, it doesn't swing open on its own, so we haven't fixed the lock.
So, and it hasn't been an issue. It has not been an issue. Nobody's tried to get in or get out. It's just fine. And because Miss Kitty,
MoMster propriety always.
Yeah, or you lie.
Or you lie. Just lie.
So yeah, Miss Kitty somehow got out the bedroom door and had sauntered. Well, more like slinked.
I get blamed. It's a great cat. You were getting up. How do you know she didn't follow you out?
She didn't, because it had been a while.
It was dark.
I closed the bedroom door. I swear to God, maybe it was me. I don't know.
I'm just
now you're gaslighting me.
No, I'm just
what
saying.
Are you doing to me?
I'm just saying you don't know for certain.
Hey, Myra Lane.
It might not have been me. Hey, Myra. It might not have been me. We don't know. Let's roll the footage. I don't know. There's no security camera. We can't tell.
Because I think it happened after you got up.
It might have.
And used the facilities and then went back to bed.
It might have.
Yeah. So anyway, the cat was out.
Story. I'll let you tell it any way you want.
The cat's out. The cat should not be out because now Trevor's on the back of the couch going.
Yeah, pretty much like that. Pretty much.
It just, yeah. So And the thing is, with the 3 girls, the not adults, cats, is that none of them like to be picked up.
No, they're not pickup cats. You know, there's cats that you can pick up and snuggle and put down.
Oh yeah, and they're like, "Oh, I love you."
There are cats that don't like that.
These are those cats. We happen to have them. And it kind of goes in hierarchy.
Not for lack of trying either, but they just, personality-wise, they just don't like
to be picked up. Widget and Trevor are chunky monkeys. So, and they're butterballs.
Yes. So even if you could pick them up, you'd probably need a hernia belt to do so.
Yeah, they're like slippery, and they're butterballs, and and then they squirm, and then it's just
too funny.
And then the claws come out. And Miss Kitty is the worst.
Trevor's your dog's name, yeah, cool.
Because, like I said, she's really skittish. She's scared of everything, and her way to handle that is to hiss. And then if it gets too intense, she lashes out. So there's no way in Hades I'm picking this cat up at 6 o'clock in the morning going, "Come on, kitty, kitty, let's go back to the bedroom."
Well, you couldn't pick her up.
No, I wasn't going to bleed at 6 o'clock in the morning.
You could have grabbed a food thing and
I just wasn't going to. I didn't dare leave her and Trevor alone together. Because Trevor was on the back of the couch just going, "I hate your mother trucking guts."
Yeah. They call each other names. It's not pretty. Uh-oh. I think this meeting took about 4 years ago.
So he lied.
Aha! Aha! The truth comes out.
Austin?
The truth comes out. The truth comes out.
Jennifer, the reason we have cats that we can't cuddle, per se, is because
they're not cuddly cats.
They're not cuddly cats. Widget, we found running across the mall driveway when she was a kitten. Trevor showed up at the front door, so we had no say in that. And nobody claimed her, and I can see why, because Trevor should technically be the only cat in a house.
Simply Dana's here too. Hey, honey.
Simply Dana.
So yeah, we had a cat. Well,
we've had many cats that have not been cuddlers, but they still. It was always on their terms.
Yeah, exactly.
Wesley.
On their own terms. Laura said it.
Yeah.
On your own terms. Wesley
would
Trevor comes up. We got to do the thing. Trevor's very polite for this one point.
She asked for permission.
She asked for permission to come up. She'll sit there and look at me in the chair, do this, and I'm like, and then I do this, and then she comes around and jumps up on the arm of the chair, and then sits on my lap.
Yeah, and Widget comes up for pets. And sometimes she'll settle down and lay on my lap. Wesley used to come up and lay on my lap, but he did not like being picked up.
No, they don't.
And held for more than 2 seconds.
No, it's not their terms.
It's just, we get the wackos.
Not you guys. You guys are.
And we work with them.
We're talking about cats.
We work with them, but it's just, that's who they are.
Uh-huh.
And that's.
We've learned to respect that.
It either that or we bleed.
Getting them in the cat carrier is fun.
No. Well, you can pour them in.
You can pour them in.
Yeah, they kind of slide in.
Picking them up for that.
Which is why we have a cat carrier with a top on it. That lifts up.
Best thing ever. Don't worry about the cat carriers with the doors on the front.
That's just ridiculous.
Get the ones from the top. Those are the best cat carriers ever. Not the ones you have to put together while the cat's in there fighting either. These are the ones that just have the door. Those are great.
Yeah, Bethel, we used to foster dogs and cats. We had kittens, everything from kittens to adult cats, and we were failed fosters. We ended up keeping a lot. A lot of them had issues. So
they did.
I mean,
they did.
Yeah.
Just like people.
Trevor's a cat with an attitude.
Trevor's problem is she came into this house without owning it, and she feels like she has to own everything now.
Oh my God. If you want to it's
like it's mine.
If you want to think that you're in a horror movie some night,
my house.
When the stray cat
everything
that we feed
in this
outside
house is mine.
Yeah. There have been times that we've been upstairs. The house is quiet. We're all doing our own thing. And suddenly there's this god awful scream, yowl, whatever you want to call it.
Somebody's dying.
From the front of the house or the back of the house.
It's not easy.
And Trevor is totally PO'd that there's another cat walking across the front yard.
Yep.
And TC, to answer your question, no, we have no clue where the feral cat came from.
Oh, they just show up. The feral cat?
Well,
Yeah.
a stray kitty.
They just show up. They just show up. I need to make somebody blue, don't I? There she is. Thank you.
You got it?
Hello, Bethel. You are now blue.
Without timing anybody out?
Yeah, I tried. Yeah.
Accidentally on purpose?
Yeah, I got a Dr. Retro Sprays too. Thanks for coming, guys. Yeah. So they just show up. Well, we have stray cats. They just show up. I think it's because we're on the ravine.
Yeah.
I really do. I think they're just stray cats.
So stray kitty, we were a little worried because stray kitty didn't show up one night for food. But yeah.
But she had a date or something.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I saw her the next day.
Mary is the kindest stray cat feeder you'll ever meet. She not only puts a bowl of food, dry food out every night, she also bought a heated food and water bowl because it's Michigan. And she puts regular fresh water out and nightly dry or moist food. Plus, she made a little cat house out of basically
plastic
tote, insulated it. It's got straw in it. The cat is doing all right.
Hey, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny. You didn't put a TV in there, which is good.
No,
or a radio.
But I was trying to figure out how to heat it.
Yes, she was. And I'm like,
I'll work on it this summer.
I'm sure, put a light bulb in it. That'll heat it up a little bit.
Oh, I don't want to melt the plastic.
True. But that's what they do for like pump houses and chicken coops and shit.
I know. Yeah, because you're so well versed on that.
No.
Because you watch YouTube.
Wait a minute.
It must be true if it's on YouTube.
Wait a minute. I had a pump house in one of the houses we had, and there was we had a light bulb in the pump because the pump house was outside. The actual pump set in a hole in the ground.
I know, and
outside,
you would leave out.
And you put a light bulb in there, and it was temperature controlled. When it got too cold, the light bulb would come on and heat that space.
I know how that works.
So I am an expert in that.
I grew up in a well.
Because I have that.
I used to have to defrost the drain field.
Chickens go. I've made a few trips to,
I grew up with chickens in the basement.
What is that for?
That should count for something.
Farm and Fleet. Whatever store that is. Where they have baby chickens and they have light bulbs. I'm just saying. Thank you. There you go. Who's the best?
Thanks, you guys.
Who's the best? Who's the best?
Yeah, stray kitty won't let me get that close to her.
Yeah.
She doesn't hiss or anything.
No,
but
she just runs away.
She's like, gotta go. But she needs moisture in the wintertime, and the only way I know how to do that is
That's cool.
The only way I know how to do that is to get a heated feeder and water. At least you don't make fun of me doing that.
I don't. I just bring it to everybody's attention. You're a good outdoor stray mom. Johnny, I hope everything's okay and that you're feeling all right. And that they regulated everything accordingly. Weather, stress, shit can make things flare up. Just saying.
No.
Oh, really?
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 Dr. Dawn?
Yeah, it's personal experience. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV or YouTube. But I know that shit can make things flare up. Just saying. Just saying. So for those of you who just got here or got here recently before the original announcement, after the show, I'm going to drop the link just before we close out for the StreamYard. And we're going to do an after listening thing where I'm going to be play grading 45s.
You need to name it.
I'll put a thingy. Let's see what I can come up with. Hold on.
Working and Lurking.
The Working and Lurking show. The let's see. How about something like this? Yeah, that. I like that.
Yeah.
Live record play. We'll call it that. Hang out in the back room and listen while we play test records. How's that?
Oh, she says we, but I'll be running errands.
Oh, yeah, but she's here in spirit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, basically, you're going to just hang out.
I'm here in stuff. My stuff is over there.
And then maybe I need to, run a banner like this. You think that would work?
I think you got to go now, girl. Especially with the baby in the left-hand corner eating the record. That
was a good one.
That's healthy.
I like that one. So,
yeah, that's...
We'll be hanging out
Do
later.
not be the baby in the bottom left-hand corner, okay?
Don't be that
That's
baby.
our warning label. Don't be the baby.
Don't be that baby.
Don't be the baby.
So yeah, I'm covered with that.
All right.
I'm good. I think I'm good. See what happens when you don't supervise me? I come up with all sorts of weird stuff. Just saying. There we go. Let me see.
They put my meds to more in 3 weeks, and I had to give them a list for what I
can eat or
and
cannot eat.
Ooh, good times.
Yeah, I told you that diet was going to come into effect. Ooh.
Nothing wrong with a vinyl diet. Bring them up properly on good music.
True. The good vinyl diet. Wow. Vinyl diet. It's like, I'm dyslexic in some ways. That's what I look at.
It's not like I want to feed stray kitties, but since they're hanging around the house,
thank you, TC,
and they seem to be a little feral, they probably don't belong to anybody anymore.
If they're here all the time,
and the one stray kitty is here all the time.
You know how you see a cat and you think, oh, that cat's well cared for, or that cat has a home, because it might have a collar, or it might be well groomed and not look like this cat looks like 5 miles of bad road. This is not somebody's cat.
No, she's not.
She doesn't look that good.
Well, she's not that bad.
All right, maybe 2 miles of bad road. But my point is, she doesn't look like she's well cared for. She's got things on her face and...
No, those are just markings. Those are just fur markings.
Yeah.
You haven't been that close to her. I have.
Oh, suddenly it's all about you.
Well, she lets me walk up to her. Yeah. I have to go like
from my limited perspective and crappy eyesight, I can tell you.
All right, so maybe she's been rode hard and put away wet.
She doesn't look like she's having a good time about it.
But I'm trying to take care of her.
She does not have a home. Let's put it that way. My whole point was she don't have a home.
Well, she does now.
She's got an outside home. Almost has heating and air conditioning. We're this close. You are homesick. Wait a minute. Really? Oh, that's cool.
See, she says that kitty doesn't look horrible.
What? All right. Just saying. I've seen better looking
because
cats.
Laura's fed her for us when we were on a trip to New York and stuff.
She's gotten worse, Laura.
She has not. It's just freaking cold out right now.
It's cold.
Just don't make me worry more about that stray cat.
No, I'm just saying she doesn't look well cared for. She doesn't. You can tell she doesn't have a home, and she's not just playing us.
Oh, TC wants to know what the problem with Filmora was, and did you fix it? She doesn't really know yet. That's a short answer.
I haven't heard back from them, nor have I fixed it. But my workaround is going to be render the best I can with what I've got that'll let me, before it starts to go wonky on me, render that film, pull it back into another project, and then start editing that project. So it's probably going to be like the cuss count will be 3+ whatever.
I was going to say there's going to be some interesting graphics.
Yeah, it'll be like 3, and this 3 is going to stay there because it's 3 through the whole thing until I hadn't gotten to all the cuss counts yet when this edit was made or this render was done. So I'll have 3+1, 3+2, or whatever, just for cuteness. But
yeah, Bethel, I know Amazon has there's heated cat houses out there, but I'm not spending that kind of money on something that we could possibly make.
We're crafty that way. Besides,
I still got the ramp from when I was laid up with the
which is where she was hiding under. That's why I hadn't jumped on getting it torn apart before winter.
I know.
That's my excuse for not doing work. Yes.
Curly T has a question.
Well, let us please produce that question. Put it out there.
What do you all do when a media mail package goes missing? Pray to the gods.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there is media mail.
Has tracking depending on where you buy it.
Depending on where you buy it, you can get tracking for media mail. And if you're buying it, like eBay puts media mail, tracking on media mail. Discogs I know does. So if you're doing it like through Pirate Ship, you may want to pay for it if it doesn't do it. I can't remember if Pirate Ship does.
No, it's tracking on media mail.
Okay, so if there's tracking and it's gone missing, I would follow the steps that you follow for
there's tracking.
Any
because I just looked at TC's package.
And get a hold of the post office and let them know. There's an inquiry. You can actually go online, I think, on the post office, inquire about a specific, put the tracking number in, tell them you want a little more research on where it went.
How long has it been? Media mail takes longer. Yeah, Lisa C's got it. Lisa freaking C's got it.
Thank you. She's on it.
I like that. Lisa freaking C. It's like her rap name.
Kathy's back. Hey, yeah. So yeah, that's.
I'm thinking Lisa freaking C is a very good rap name. Greg,
Why not?
that's awesome.
Lisa
You could be your
freaking C.
manager.
He could publish us for sure. I like it. Works for me.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to find, but there is a missing mail request at UPS.
I would do that. I would do that.
Because most everything, short of you putting a stamp on an envelope, has tracking on it nowadays.
Yeah. I had an Amazon package that somebody, did I tell you about that? Somebody sent me a message that I had sent, fulfilled by merchant, which is me. I sent out an Amazon sale. They sent a message that said, I didn't get it. It wasn't delivered. I looked at the tracking and it was delivered. So I basically said, you're going to have to contact your postal service because it shows here that it was delivered. So it is a nice cover your ass thing. But I'd never had that happen with Amazon before. Did you ever, what? Don, do you ever clear your modem and router? Do I ever clear my modem and router? No.
Are you supposed to?
I've never cleared my modem and router. I reset it on occasion. Are you talking about clearing your cache on your computer? That I've done and do on a regular basis. But that would probably be the problem I'm having with Filmora.
But Media Mail, given the fact that it's that, Media Mail,
Late December,
it's usually like on a slow boat.
Yeah, it can take 6 to 8 weeks or more.
Yeah.
Because Media Mail is like the last thing they'll put on the truck.
Yeah. Because if there's room, they put it on.
If there's room. And during the holidays and stuff, probably there wasn't a lot of room. But I had never had anything bad happen with Media Mail. I've sent something first class postage, a record, in a mailer, first class postage, and that thing got broken. The guy sent me pictures. It got literally looked like it got cut almost. And that was first class, so there's no guarantee in anything, but taking a break. $9 run to Goodwill. Wow. Nice job. You go, girl. Chill with cat.
No, usually the post office is pretty good with
yeah, I know. I don't know why.
With Media Mail, but
find out if
the caveat is
they can say, well,
it takes 6 to 8 weeks.
Was there tracking on it, hon? I can't. I don't know if you said that or not. Yeah. Okay. I suppose that's a good idea. That's not.
We don't have to do that.
It's not the issue we're having with Filmora, though. That's not router based. It's software based. So it's
actually amazingly.
We have
knock on wood
router than we've had.
Our internet connection is good.
Can't rap. just some white girl rapping. Yeah.
And Lisa C said if she could rap, they might be millionaires.
If we could rap, we'd be millionaires.
But Lisa freaking C, I think the next time you have to go to a social gathering or something, and they say, well, and your name is, you just go Lisa freaking C.
There you go.
And see what the reaction is.
Why not?
And then report back here because I would be interested. Because I think that would be awesome.
You want to have that. You want a name like that, don't you?
Yeah, well, my name's pretty bland, so yeah.
You can make it. You can jazz it up.
I know that just flows. Lisa freaking C. That just flows.
There you go. Just set that box. Yeah, they do have tracking, so I would look that puppy up.
No money, just one more. What does that mean?
I think she's talking about. I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about. No money, G. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Do you ever feel that way? Sometimes I feel like
you might want to resolve that in 2 minutes. So.
Whoopsie. Oh yeah, we're close. We're close. So yeah. If you want to pop in afterwards, I will drop the link.
All right, Lisa, fist bump girlfriend.
What you doing?
She's gonna do that for me next time she goes to some social gathering, and she's just gonna introduce herself as Lisa freaking C.
Record it. She'd be loving that. Record it. She would love it.
Sorry, hit the wrong letter.
Oh. Cat, one more. Oh, cat. I gotcha. At least a couple cat. Hey, Cajun, how you doing, Chris? Welcome. And again, for those of you who just got here, I'm going to drop the StreamYard link in when we shut down. You guys are welcome to come in the back room and listen to me play grade 45s if you want to. You won't be on camera and we won't be live. But you'll be able to hear the music and the pops and clicks and scratches and whatever else. So
and her cussing because another one got broken.
No, you won't even hear me cussing. I will be.
Oh, that's me. That's right.
Yeah. Damn it! I like this record too. Yeah. So I'll have you guys can pop in the private chat and talk to each other if you want in the back room. But I hope that works anyway. It seemed to work for me. I could talk to Laura when she was in the back room. We'll see if we can talk to each other.
Dave's on it.
Let's see now. All right.
I lost my sign though.
Did you?
My wife lost my sign.
So private chat's good. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do this. I'm going to change this to this. I'm going to put up my banner, which is that. So there you go.
I lost my.
You lost it? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I see it. Wait.
It's way over there. It probably got moved because of all the auctioning we've been doing.
It almost went through the bookcase.
Oh no. So yeah. You got it?
My precious.
You're precious. So I'm gonna pull up the stuff. So we're gonna say goodbye now, and then I'm gonna put the
things to do again.
Chat the link later on for sure. Here is the StreamYard link. Come on in after the show, and we will spin some records. You guys can sit and listen. Take care.
Love you guys. Mwah.
Love y'all. Bye.